The gospel is no longer an inspirational message you hear once a week, then go home and do nothing about. It is not something that you keep getting excited about, and you think by repetitive talking it will bring it about. But we see in the Bible countless times that all the promises are in Him. Therefore we must become one with Him, that His promises may be revealed and we may be the evidence of the kingdom of heaven in our lives. But God is revealing to His children how to start operating and working out the salvation of the good news we've received in your own spirit, body, mind, and soul. It is not, let us hear only. It is now, let us hear and do. Because He is revealing to us how He is breaking down the walls, the towers, the gates of religion that have been set up in fear. There is nothing to fear out there, over that wall, past that tower, across that bridge, through those doors. There is nothing to fear. Just because it has been erected makes you think there is something to fear. But religion has erected that wall, causing us to fear, thinking there is something out there. But there is our salvation. There is the hope of our calling. You are the creative living ecclesia members governing the earth from heaven, as you call those things on earth, from heavenly places full of the power and glory of God, because the I am is in you. In fact, the I am is one with you. The I am is you, because you are one. The glory shall be filled in all the earth, as the seas covered the earth. How? Because you are the glory carriers. It is written, many will say, let us go up. In the end, many will say, let us go up. Let us ascend into the realms of heavenly places. Let us ascend into the light of His presence. At first, a numberless few, but then it shall become innumerable. The glory is already beginning to fill the earth. How's that? Because you are hearing this message. This mystery is being revealed, that in Him all the mysteries are revealed. When we become one with Him, all the mysteries, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is revealed to us. The best part about it is it's not just a yay message we hear. It's a message we hear that we know how to start it. We know what we can do to initiate the good news within us. It's the realm of light we enter consciously into heavenly places to be soaked with, poured on, filled with, breathed in, touched, drink, fly through, run through the light, infused with the light, and it expands from your spirit more and more, transcending your body. Your spirit cannot contain it. It bursts out, spilling over into the flesh, and you literally feel the light. It's not just a feel-good message. It's a operate as kings and queens on earth message. That is the will of God for you. All of heaven is rejoicing. The saints are finally waking up, they say. There shall be the revealing of the saints, for all the earth is groaning for the revealing of the saints. The earth is groaning for the new earth to come through you, for the life of Jesus Christ, that infinite light and life to come through you as you become filled with Him in His presence of oneness. The ecclesia, that darkness and death shall not prevail against it, for it shall be the life unto this earth, the co-creators. You see the new heaven on earth, the new Jerusalem. The scrolls roll open into the earth, has no more night. Just like heaven, there is no more darkness. Why? Because the darkness cannot subdue the light of you, that is Christ in you. In the end, many shall dream dreams, have visions, because of the indwelling in the oneness of his light. Many things spring forth from inhabiting daily in his light. He is the light. You cannot separate him from the light. He had to cover you to conceal the light. But now he is calling you to rise up to this knowledge, to this good news, and shine. The millennium tells us, the elect, those that overcome the trial, the tribulation, and do not bow down to the enemy or give into the mark from the world's government system, will be those priestly creators and teachers educating those who were deceived by the subtlety of the Antichrist, seducing the bride. How is it they will be educating? I can tell you already, they will be pillars in the temple of God on earth, and they shall be able to go into Jesus' presence. In the presence of Yeshua, in his light, you receive information, is downloaded, wisdom is given, knowledge and understanding. You shall be taught of the Lord directly when you are one with him. This is what happens already when you dwell in the light. For he is in the light. He is the light. You receive instant downloads through cardionosis, the transference of information through the heart. All your questions are answered through the heart. That's why you'll be teachers in the millennium. Because you'll be teaching the ones that didn't pass the trial and were deceived by the Antichrist simply because they chose to listen to men rather than Jesus' letter concerning his return. They will be teaching these ones because they'll be going into his presence to receive new information. It says they will go out no more. Their conscience will always be there. They'll always be in perfect oneness, continual connection with Jesus, who will have a new name. When he returns, he will engraft that new name into their foreheads. Revelations 21:22. And I saw no temple therein, for the Lord God Almighty and the Lamb are the temple of it. 23. And the city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon, to shine in it, for the glory of God did lighten it, and the Lamb is the light thereof. 24. And the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it, and the kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor into it. 25. And the gates of it shall not be shut at all by day, for there shall be no night there. 26. And they shall bring the glory and honor of the nations into it. 27. And there shall in no wise enter into it anything that defileth, neither whatsoever worketh abomination, or maketh a lie, but they which are written in the Lamb's book of life shall enter into it. Revelations 22:4. And they shall see his face, and his name shall be in their foreheads. Revelations 22:17. And the Spirit and the bride say, Come. Let him that heareth say, Come. And let him that is athirst come. And whosoever will, let him take the water of life freely. In his realms there are rivers of living water. And as you enter into it and drink thereof, those living waters begin to bubble within you and turns itself within you, overflowing from you. 22:18. For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book, if any man shall add unto these things, God shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. And if any man shall take away from the words of this book, of this prophecy, God shall take away his part out of the book of life, and out of the holy city, and from the things which are written in this book.